against İSTANBUL, the two best teams here in Turkey, and they are starting this one off so quick. It is, of course, Train, and it's a fast fight on the B-bomb site with Device finding those first two frags, but he's lost his teammate. That's Zipex down over towards the other side of Train, and Device hasn't fallen off at all. In fact, Device is going to come skewer this from the side. There's the first and the second. He's looking for the ace, and what a way that would be to kick off this pistol. Tarik, little does he realize, being wrapped from behind, he's done. And Astralis will take round one. Throw this because you know that Dupree is just ready to strike in from behind, but it looks like Device is going to get this round finished before anything even gets started.
And it seemed like they weren't going to throw a flash at this point, and Device just kind of sits there, eats it, and since it's so far away, it's only an after-image flash, and he's able to just...
I mean, these kills could just come to him. They could all line up unless they all go past, because 3 players down ramp thanks to the flash. Fallen, the last one in, and Device has all this info. There's no way they assume he's still up here, you'd think. And it looks like Device, just like in the pistols, just gonna stop the plan. He picks up the kills to go with it. Device and Glaive. And Device yet again. Stewie 2K's managed to sneak his way out into the bomb site. I mean, Device finally spots it, sure enough, but that could have been a big entry frag for the Tees that didn't try to burst off of. But Device again and again, he picks up these kills with ease. They really want to get their footing on this B site. They're going to have to go through fire if they want it. They're going to have to fight tooth and nail. And they will pick up 1 kill, sure, but Device, there's just no solution to him right now.
And I think if it was even something as such as a small fake, either way, it put them in such an awkward position, having to run down the map through the ramp, through the Molotov. It's clearly not what they intended to do out of spawn. Of angles that people typically will peek you from.
There it is, 1 and 2. Beautiful. Just as you alluded to, those headshots connect with what looks like ease, and Device will take 2 more, so welcome.
Oh, what the heck is going on? This is unreal. But yeah, as you can see, it just like falling right into him. Yeah. And you wonder, and it looks like, hey, why didn't they had full nades? Why didn't they go ahead and try to throw some Molotovs down?
He's got eyes on T-Con, so a couple of T's actually get out, but with so much attention honed in on Pop Dog exit, it's just the easy cleanup. Sure, Fur gets 1, but he too taken down by Glaive, who at a distance just taps.
But in great fashion as well. This is a clinic, honestly, a great round in so many respects. We had the very simple trade at T-Con. As soon as Ivy Smokes came out, they decided to look for information there, but MIBR, the thing is that Astralis are a sharper blade right now. They're able to call out on reads what needs to be done. They're also able to respond to grenades and map control.
I also feel like MIBR weren't tested in their positions last round, and oh my god. More headshots aplenty, pistols up close do nothing. There was an AK, sure, that Catalyst rifle in this one, but it doesn't get much done, just a single trade.
Yeah, it's going to kind of becoming kind of a contest, I think. I feel like 380 on this round. Glaive was probably like, yeah, Device, you're doing so great, man. I can't believe it. Thanks for carrying me.
Toppled. Tarik doing a great job of swinging this down to at least a 1.
Can have a good chance of winning it. Oh my god, he's not going to plant.
Oh, he just gets caught.
Obviously, if it was a second later, Device would have walked right into his crosshairs. But why did Fur go so far is what I wonder.
I feel like Fur...
I think to not make noise falling.
Or just sees his shoulder, and 2 Ts have already ejected their way up back into the upper halls. My question is, does Stewie just get blindsided? Yeah, absolutely. Device goes for the peek and there's nobody there to cover. While Tarik does spot Zipex beneath, that's just a ruse. It calls the attention, and it seems like this is it. It seems like Astralis just dumpstered. Keep your eyes on Device for a second. He is going to be finding Tarik, and sure enough, he takes his head down. So now these 2 CTs are going to get pinched from each side, and yes, just like that, seem to have managed to at least put this into question, and sure enough, with Device continuing
on... Approach all the way to the end of the choke point. Tarik peered at his angle, and then he activated the rest of his teammates to push through.
Planting this 4v4, and there's so many players on this site, it feels like there's 8 guys here. Zipex, Device, they're going to be getting these kills. Finally, we see that big clash, that crescendo of kills.
Setup, even though on the previous round it was, because I'm not sure if they made contact with Cold. Mistake me if that is the case, but going B and doing a contact explode is a perfect thing you want to do if they are going to go invest. Some of the more like 2017 overpass A aggression, where you have the double fountains push and you have a player exec that's going to be running the whole way.
Zipex just deleted near instantaneously. Dupree falls in the exact same fashion. Stewie's on a tear. That's 3 kills for him. Now he's got the 4th, and Stu's going to pick up this ace if he chooses to. Chance.
Yeah, now their goal is obviously to convert here on the anti-eco, but what a 4K. Look at that running. This guy's like Jason Bourne on the server at the moment.
Through
Running
fire.
Through the fire, why not?
Ramp. And they're doing a good job of isolating these CTs. Look at Stewie go! He's taking the initiative on his own. And it's Device now all that's left.
Across the entire site to make a move because he knows that with this many players alive, he's not going to be able to just simply...
He's heard the doorway, that's for certain. So he's probably prepared for the push. Clearly picking up the kill. Remember, Zipex was the one gun wielder for Astralis. The first line of offense, the only threat. And a threat that's been neutralized early on. Just boxed out this bomb site with smokes, but they're not able to hold on to long control. That's such a crucial kill for Dupree. He just goes flying forward, and because of that, he's able to skewer the attempt at the plant. Sure, there's fire there, but Dupree is single-handedly shutting this down. We've got MIBR just spread across the site. It's an absolute...
to deal with the entries on the site, but Dupree comes in here from long and then continues to have impact as he comes back to the site, denies the plant, displaces...
MIBR looking to push this to a third map, and they absolutely will. They will not go down without a fight.
How important they are, and this is one of two last remaining. That could potentially do it. It counted for them on the second mark. They can throw another.
Oh man, he's got the CZ just out in time. He's blind, but regardless, he's dropped bomb. 30 seconds. How many times have we already seen MIBR fall short because of time? This cannot be one of them, but it is looking good. Device and Zipex with kills on the sidearms. Cold's gonna try to bail them out. He does not have the time to win this round. He'll try to fade away, but he doesn't.
Easy to get out with the correct flash as well, but an AK here to stop anybody for getting too many ideas is Dupree.
Just really shutting down any opportunities whatsoever. Nobody even has footing. Nobody really substantial damage. Very close now, catching the first one off, and he just continues to spray through the smoke. He knows there's presence here, and a frag grenade underhanded could do it, but the CZ's even better. I mean, spam through, and Tarek's dead as well. A solid hold from Zipex. 3 kills single-handed.
That's 5 down, and that eats through the economy of Astralis, who still have quite a bit saved up, and see Zipex just caught completely off guard, just like, you know, one man. I mean, he is just one man, and sometimes it doesn't feel that way.
No.
But coldzera is totally ready. Dupree, though, to come back and try to answer with his own frag, leaving coldzera alone. Red HP.
A lot of space and a lot of respect to Device. If you can just play that whack-a-mole, peek up and drop down, then sure, you may spot him, but Device, it's just going to take a single shot. Device is caught, and he's flying as Cold wins the round.
From Magis, the man that we talked about, just not having a lot of action here, but that's it. Just a sweeping spray into the face of Stewie 2K. They want to be sold a bill of goods. They don't want to think that it might be a double fake.
Stu gets the first, and he's actually able to fall back ever slightly. He hasn't lost any health either. This is a full bar of HP to try and contest the site. 20 seconds left in this fight, and he's now done that. He's delayed it long enough, and things are about to get frantic. They just continue to fall, and it looks like Stewie may have won this round, single-handedly locking it
frags at the end of the day. I mean, this is the only way that they win this. This is the only way that MIBR get to double digits this early. Complete monster. The explosivity of Astralis is just at an all-time high at the moment. And clearly here, Zipex has a bone to pick, letting them know that this is his site. Doesn't matter what site it is, what side it is. It's here to stay.
And Dupree's out in the open. Perfect timing, going for the peak, so nobody's able to plant this bomb. Stu dropped, but Fallen stands. 8 seconds, the difference is it is planted now, and Zipex denied. Uncontested, if coldzera could just keep his attention up, that's huge. He's watching the heads now cross, and he stopped the bomb, and he's got himself
a team that was intended to win comes out on top, and we go the full distance. Kieran to round 30.
On the first box. A very tricky position now as he works over top of the smoke. He needs to dodge the flashes. He pulls their attention away, but he too pulled off. This is it. This is Astralis with the bomb site. They've managed to get past that defense. They've overwhelmed it. And because of that, the retake is on. Stewie 2K is creeping round. We already have Fur in position towards Moto. They're waiting for Fallen to come in, and the utility does not look great. It looks even worse so for Astralis. They are pinned into the bomb site. No one's over facing. The same crossfire that we saw Stewie struggle with is what now faces Fur. Off of the flash, he blasts right past. Fur looking for a second, cut down with just one. Stewie, though, clears pit. Graveyard gets him, and it falls on Fallen. Astralis are your champions. They